Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew Rodriguez, and this is my live soundtrack. The first event I want to go through is the end of my football journey. The My football journey ended on June 11th, 2024. If you asked me as a freshman if I would ever play football, I would have said no. But after joining the football team, football really became a huge part of my life. It taught me discipline, hard work, teamwork, and how to push through difficult situations, even when I didn't think I could handle them. Although the ending of my football career was really emotional for me, and looking back on these scars on my football helmet kind of made me miss it, I left with lessons and memories that still influence who I am today. The song I chose for this event is Wake Up by Logic. One lyric says, I went through the worst, but I made it out. And this lyric really connects to my experiences with football because it was not easy going through it. There were a lot of difficult practices, intense workouts, and I had a lot of injuries. I also had moments where I felt like I wanted to quit. But at the end of the day, I made it through those challenges and I became a much stronger person because of them. The first communication concept I connected to this event is the social comparison theory. Throughout football, I constantly compared myself to teammates and my opponents. And seeing other people just that were stronger or faster than me really motivated me to work harder and improve my own abilities as an athlete. The second concept is emotional intelligence. Football taught me how to manage pressure, frustration, and disappointment when we lost. And I really learned how to stay focused and just keep moving, even if I made mistakes. The second event I want to cover is my high school graduation. I graduated on June 11th, 2024, and it was a very emotional time for me. Graduation was a Graduation was one of my biggest milestones in my life, and it marked the end of my high school chapter, you could say. Um, it was the beginning of college as well. I was excited. I was I was excited. I was scared, and I knew that adulthood came with a lot of responsibilities and uncertainty. The song I chose is "Alive" by Bakar. The lyrics really stood out to me because the lyrics I chose were, "I know the sunshine isn't promised, so I put it in my pocket." I really connect with these lyrics because they remind me to appreciate the opportunities that I have. Graduation showed up so quickly, and I I never thought it would come as fast as it did. It taught me that staying positive and making the most of every moment is what makes life valuable. The first concept I connected to this event is the self discrepancy theory. Graduation represented the moment when I finally started becoming the person I wanted to be. And for a long time, I felt tied to expectations from others, especially with my football team. I wasn't being myself, and had a lot and a lot of and I took a lot of influence from a lot of bad people. But graduation, allowed me to move past that and reach towards my own goals and my own identity. The second concept I want to attach to this is emotional intelligence as well. I had to accept that adulthood was coming, whether I was ready or not. And instead of letting fear stop me, I managed to, control my own emotions and just keep pushing forward, avoiding, complacency. Finally, the third event I want to cover is my 1 year anniversary with my girlfriend. Uh, our, this was dated on June 17th, 2025. And this event is important to me because it made me realize just how much we had grown together. Like any relationship, we faced a lot of challenges and disagreements, especially in the beginning. But we stayed committed and we supported each other, through our hardships, and we learned a lot from each other. The song I chose is Neutron Star Collision, Love is Forever by Muse. The lyric says, "Our love would be forever, and if we die, we die together." I I chose these lyrics because it really reflects the commitment and loyalty that helped our relationship grow over time. We stayed together through difficult moments and continued supporting one another through them. The first concept I connected to this event is social penetration theory. As our relationship developed over time, we became a lot more comfortable with, sharing our thoughts, feelings, and just personal experiences. This really deepened our bond and helped us, you know, mature over time. The second theory the second concept I want to attach is ironically the attachment theory. Um, Even though we went through a lot of challenges, we learned how to trust each other and support each other over time, and we built a much healthier and more secure relationship. And these are the concepts that are listed. Um, I just want to put them on put them on a slide, and then I want to reflect on all of these, and I want to reflect on all the tracks as a whole. I want to all the events as a whole. Um, Looking back on these three events, I believe they are the most defining moments of my life because they helped shape the person I am today. Uh, football taught me a lot of discipline and uh, perseverance through hard times. Graduation taught me to embrace change and keep pushing forward through my goal to reach my goals. And my relationship taught me the importance of trust, communication, and commitment. Each of these experiences involved a lot of challenges and hardships, whether it was through the physical demands of football, the uncertainty of growing up, and the emotional work that was required to just build a strong relationship. Through these struggles, I learned that life is hard, and with it comes growth. No matter how hard it might be, pushing myself to be better is important. And I'm grateful for all these experiences because I became a much better person through them. Thank you for listening.